Let's get into it. There's a major development in the ongoing Stormy Daniels story. Last night on Fox News, President Trump's new legal advisor, Rudy Giuliani, admitted that Trump repaid his personal lawyer for the hush money he paid to Daniels, even though Trump has repeatedly claimed he knows nothing about it. Now, forget all the lying. The most shocking part of this story is that Donald Trump actually repaid someone. If you remember, when Giuliani joined the legal team, he said he'll wrap up this case in 2 weeks. Now, I didn't realise he meant I'm going to go on TV and prove that Trump was guilty. Here's how bad it is. This morning, Trump gave Giuliani $130,000 to shut the hell up. Now, Giuliani said that Trump knew the general arrangement, but not the specifics. You know, kind of how Trump understands foreign policy, domestic policy, the Constitution, and the English language. Meanwhile, in other White House news, the Russia investigation continues, and yesterday, President Trump went on the offensive and attacked the special counsel. Quoting one of his former lawyers, he tweeted, "This isn't some game. You are screwing with the work of the President of the United States. With North Korea, China, the Middle East, and so much more, there is not much time to be thinking about this." Now, you can't run to Twitter in the middle of the workday and complain about not having enough time to do your job. Also, Mr. President, no one is screwing with you. We're not screwing with you, the media isn't screwing with you, and I got a pretty good hunch that Melania isn't screwing with you either. And this is interesting. I don't know if you saw this. The Boy Scouts are planning to admit girls in 2019. And yesterday, the 108-year-old organisation announced they're also changing their name from the Boy Scouts of America to Scouts BSA. I know. They had 108 years to come up with a new name, and that's the best they can do. Now, I have so many questions about girls joining the Boy Scouts. So many questions. Mainly, is this new group going to start selling cookies, and where can I get them? Now, Scouts BSA may not be the best name, but it is better than their second choice name, Forever Virgins. It's a better name. A better name than that. And we thought this was a crazy story. A recent article revealed that a man in Brazil has spent the last 22 years living full-time on the beach. And get this, he's been living in a sandcastle. The most surprising part of this story is that it is not about Matthew McConaughey. It must be a little odd visiting this guy. You'd be like, "Hey, buddy, can I stay the night?" "Sure, give me 10 minutes, I'll build you a room." By the way, if you want to stay there, you can actually rent his place out. It's, you can... Sorry, I know the joke. It's hilarious. If you want to stay there, you can actually rent his place. It's... If you want... If you want to stay there, you can actually rent his place. It's on Airbnb. It's terrible. Do not applaud it. No, you're better than that. 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 We're not better than that. You are. And finally, we had to tell you about this. The Swedish furniture chain Ikea has announced it's partnering with a high-end British tailor to produce a line of suits inspired by their furniture patterns. We've got some pictures of them here. Look at those. Now, the Ikea three-piece suits are the only suits that leave you with 5 extra pieces. Where do these... The suits are made from patterns from Ikea furniture. The other giveaway that the suits are from Ikea is the pockets are full of meatballs. Now, crazy patterns inspired by furniture. This isn't new. When he heard this, Harry Styles was like, "Dude, I've been doing this for years."